much,
yeah,
a lot of people ended up hitting me up like, I wanted to know what you had to say.
Right.
What's the digital pivot?
It
What
made
is
you
the digital
sympathetic.
pivot?
Like anybody who was watching it might not have given a.
Well, why didn't it make you grow? Your channel's still the same right now, nigga. You ain't even grown. Shut up. Nothing that you've been doing has grown. I'm disappointed in you, just like I'm disappointed in Blue Jasmine. Y'all had situations that y'all could have capitalized off of, but y'all didn't. Y'all sitting in the same spot. When's the last time you heard about a Tucker sitting down? And when's the last time you heard about a Blue Jasmine since it was with me? You haven't. Rest my case.
Yeah.
Like I felt for you. Like damn. Like this poor bastard. Like just getting yelled at like that.
See,
like
I didn't even see it like that when it was happening. Like people's like perception of it. I wasn't like I was just like, honestly, the whole time gears was just firing. Like, okay, what can I make him say next? What can I make him? Okay, just what'll get the people going? Because this is my first podcast I ever did.
Right.
So I was just like, okay, I'm trying to make it go as viral so I can do stuff after this or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? But so many people hit me up after. And my boy Flick, shout out this hat. He made this hat. He told me like, yo, this game that you got, because I put him.
Shout out to Flick, and I see he say he put you on, nigga. But you probably was looking out for this little sucker when he ain't really had nothing, nigga. But he up there taking claim to everything that you doing. You can't with no nigga like this, bruh. Niggas be trash.
To everything I was talking about. And this nigga's made like $500,000 plus off the shit. So then he was like, yo, you helped me make a bunch of money. You can tell other people, you know what I'm saying? You could, all the shit that they're asking, they're over here asking what's the digital pivot, give it to them. So then I started a coaching course, digital pivot coaching program, and I made some money off that, you know what I'm saying? And not even like doing that to make money off of it, but I got to help a lot of people make a lot of money. So like that was a good thing about it, is like,
name one nigga right now that we all know that you've helped make money off of what you did. Name one nigga that we all know. I can call multiple niggas that we all know. Chet Hanks is one of my best friends. That's one of my little brothers. And this nigga's got way more game hanging with me and what I've done than this nigga will ever have in his entire future. I put Chet Hanks up against Tucker in a sit down and just see where the game goes. And we ain't talking about having daddy's money neither, nigga. He look like he came from daddy's money for sure. Tucker, you damn sure do. You ain't even build your own name. I'll sit you down with somebody who I mentored and how he's pushing. Hell, this nigga's across country making country music. And they loving him. They're ready for him. I pushed him in the right light. Who the f you pushed? That man's on his game right now and having money. And when I met him, he wasn't in the best place. But I wasn't going to be his friend that was his enabler either. You're trash, homie. Like, you didn't help anybody. Nobody with anybody that even has a name. For sure. Who? I've helped them type of people too, dog. They ain't the ones they going to care about, though. They going to care about the ones that, hey, man, you really shifted their life. Talking crazy.
if there's better ways, one of the things about the game, if there's a better way, you gotta either adopt it or beat it. You know what I'm saying? It's real chess out here. So like I found that way on, now I'm not gonna say on accident, but I got forced into it to where it was like,
hey, I'm gonna say it for y'all real quick, right? Like, 'cause this starts to get thrown off and it just gets nowhere. You ever notice when you help a motherfucker? I'm gonna give y'all some game. Not even no game, but y'all just gonna see where I'm coming from. You ever notice it's like a snake, right? Like a python or like an anaconda, or whatever the fuck you wanna call it, right? And you can raise the mother from a baby. You can help the mother. You can do whatever you want to do for the person. But you ever notice the snake, rather, right? You ever notice the snake will lay next to you every night and do all that, but that mother sizing you up the whole time to eat you. It's hard to teach people, and they don't try to use it against you later on, is what I'm saying. Real shit. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I notice that type of shit. Like, these niggas be snakes, little baby anacondas, or whatever the right? You feed them, you do shade, man, try to help them. They're trying to lay next to you. They're trying to size you up. They act like they your homies, but they're not. You help them, right? And the whole time they've been trying to size you up so they can digest you. Real. You help them up, and that's what they do. They side the whole time you think they your people. They've been trying to eat you the whole time. I feel like Jeff Corwin. Oh my God, she's a beaut. But take my whole leg in when I've been trying to show you and trying to make you shine. That shit be real. These motherfuckers be snakes. And they try to get big enough so where they can eat you. They'll be cool with you too, till they get strong enough.
The clubs got shut down, restaurants got shut down. I did some shit, it got a little tricky, and it was like, nah, I'm a sit down. I popped.
Adam, why you smoking Parliaments? You stressed out without me? What's up, church? What's going on, bruh? What's going on in the building? I've been gone. You starting to feel it? You see it, huh? You smoking, you stressing. I like to smoke because I like to smoke. They all been roasting me for months, but why you smoking my kind of cigarettes? What's up with you, bro? Church, you need me? Call me, P. You playing up in that motherfucker. It ain't about me coming back, because I don't even want to, bro. I'm doing way better by myself, my nigga. But, like, what you need? Like, what you doing, dog? Why you allowing this? You should have called me. I would have slid up for you, man. What you doing? I'm still loyal to the real of things, homie. Like, come on, dog. What you doing? I don't even want to see you go out like this. If you gonna have a problem with me, have a problem with me. Don't do this type of shit, though. I don't want to see you go out this way. You got niggas really roasting you, bro. Point and Shoot just cut a phenomenal video on you. You allowed it. You thought you cutting his name out gonna keep him away? He whooped the brakes off you. He came and slapped you, spit on you, and took your crown. What are you gonna do about it? He went home. He's sleeping right now like a baby with your crown. And there ain't nothing you gonna do about it.
Adderall, and then first month that I took it seriously, because we was doing it for like 6 months before that, and I had like 2 other bitches. I dropped them off when the pandemic happened, and then first month it was like 1,800. Then the next month was 5,000. So then I was like, oh, okay, I think I'm onto something. So then the next month, and like I say, I apply that same thing. If there's game that you don't know or there's some new shit happening, you better adopt it or beat it. So then I started seeing what other people was doing, and was like, I got to either do that or make my own version of that. So then the next month after that, I made 11,000. I was like, okay, this might be the way. Next month, I made 25,000. I was like, okay, this is really the way, because I'd just be on that I'd stay up like 2 days in a row off the Addies.
Doing what exactly?
Everything that needs to happen about it. So you got to like you said.
So you telling us, Tucker, I'm glad that I sat back and listened. So you telling me it take you to be on drugs, Addies. You got to, like, that's pretty much like another form of speed, right? Of meth. Like, you had to be on another form of meth to get you up. It wasn't even the money that motivated you, nigga. That was a shot us high. You got to be on Addies to get up and try to sit there and try to work something out, try to make some type of play. Nigga, that's not even you. You had to force yourself. Them drugs forced you to do certain type of things. If that was really you, you wouldn't even have to take no fight. Just sit there and post the ad. I already know what you're doing. Writing all out for her, letting them know she's in town, all the show. We was doing that on Craigslist. This is why I didn't understand your digital pivot. I'm like, nigga, we was doing that Craigslist, Arrows, Backpage, nigga, City Vibes, name it, homie. Red Book, whatever. Like, what are you on? Like, what the f*** you talking about? A digital pivot. Police raid my room way back then, boy. You don't even know. It was just too green to catch niggas around then. If he was sharper than that, nigga, I promise you, he don't even know. Talk about a digital pivot, that's why I didn't entertain it. Like, bruh, we all tried it. Nigga, even the services transitioned or took a digital pivot to an online sense. It's not nobody's game goofy here. You looking a little broke, church. You seemed a little stressed out when me and Freeze talked to you, nigga, that night you was outside of Applebee's. This nigga tripping outside of somebody's establishment. I said, hey, church, you can't be tripping outside like that. Hey, nigga, because he trying to get into it with us. I'm like, why you yelling, P? Why you making me use my high voice? You yelling over here in front of people, nigga. Freeze got on the nigga. I don't know where that video at, but that's classic. If I could have put something out, it made me so intrigued, I wanted to sit me, him, and Freeze down. And shit, I was just gonna narrate the mother. Put it through a true navigation. It just never happened like that, and he start acting hella funny and start getting on some weird. I'm just tired of all this extra. That's why I posted them text messages. I'm like, bro, like, what are you talking about? This is what you was on. This nigga called Adam a whole pedo. He was trying to say, hey, well, look, yeah, it can be me versus, pedos and, excuse my language, and, versus woman whoopers or whatever, like woman beaters or whatever. I'm like, man, who's a woman? Like, I posted this shit. That's why I left the nigga alone. He had a whole nother agenda. He was just trying to get back on the channel. The truth need no support, homie. And I'm going to be honest. If me telling the truth about everything I know, because you know what, homie, I'm one of the last Mohicans around that mother. I never tried to bash nobody. Niggas play with my name. Play with the pimpin', man. Play with where I came from. They ain't let me go with my stripes and medals of valor. That's not what's happening. Niggas want to call themselves packing me out through the media or through the internet. We're not doing that. It's not happening. Yeah, right, homie. Made more off this doing me than for y'all in the last 6-7 months. Chad, I wouldn't be doing this. I paid for that nigga's hair transplants. I paid for that boy's trip to Turkey. Stop fucking up. Hey, you know what? I'm not gonna sit there and say just, I just paid for your trip to Turkey, but niggas kept a light on around this motherfucker. You trying to go, Adam trying to go harder on me than he trying to go on anybody. What's wrong with this nigga, man? I'm just a real one. Why this nigga over there asleep, I'm still up and I'm still checking traps. What the fuck you doing, nigga? Over here playing with the help. I ain't even bring back. Nigga was gonna try to roast you and call you nigga the P word. And he ain't gonna call you no pimp. He wasn't gonna call you persistent.
After that, I started making like $60K a month.
Okay.
When I started going to the free model and shit, like 60, 70K and shit like that. And then from there, I was just like, I'm smooth. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'm never looking back. Why ever go send them to go actually have somebody have to touch them?
Risk her life.
Risk her life.
Right.
Risk my life. Because I'll get 25 for that. Why would I do that if I could sit on my couch and make 3 bands today?
Because that's why they paid you. She risked her life so you can risk yours. What happened to that part of the game? That's why I respected us. You understand that? He just hit a good point. He said, why have her risk her life and then risk myself for 25 years? Because there's going to always be them times, right? Where you might have had to risk your life for that 25 years, man, just to get your back to safe and sound. This is why the game has died. You were supposed to be her protector. That's why she did what she did for you, bro. Hell, she can go that same 3,000, she can go give some bodyguard 1,000 and he gonna kill for all the right rape just for the $1,000. What was you doing it for? And that was supposed to be your That was supposed to be your woman, man. That was supposed to be somebody who you really rock with. That's why they don't no more, because it's niggas like this that exist. She put her life on the line to give you the bankroll because you know what? She know you put your life on the line, man. He the type of nigga when the bitch on talk about, hey man, the shit up, or you right around the corner and you could have pulled up on the bitch, she up in there getting railroaded, or whatever the case may be. You can be like, hey, look, I don't got nothing to do with that. Can I just have my $3,000? And the bitch are hitting for $39.50. $39,050. Because she wanted everything. And you over here just like, well, look, I just wanted my 3 bands. The rest of them got nothing to do with me. Oh, wait. You know, I really believe I come from a cloth that was born like this, man. I'm almost like a Michael Myers. It's like it was just in my blood. I was already born like that. Like, these niggas are man-made. Like, no matter what I do tomorrow, and I do everything I could possibly do that's right, chat, to try to keep moving, it's still always in the back of my head to kill this shit. It's niggas like him that's playing games and you get the person hurt all in the mix. Talking about you just wanted to collect 3,000.